A great way to start out with Google Classroom and doing instruction online is to start with what they call questions. It's going to be an easy format for students to answer and an easy format for teachers to grade. When we want to create a question, we're going to click on the Create button, go down to where it says Question, and then we're going to insert the actual text that we want students to answer or see. So for this, if I have a question such as, this is the question I want students to see, and I as a teacher have to decide, do I want a short answer or a multiple choice? If I choose a short answer, this is going to be like a quick write or an exit ticket or bell ringer where I want to know information from students, and they're probably going to use complete sentences to type in their response. Over on the right, anytime we have a short answer question, we get these options. There's a checkbox for students can reply to each other. So if I want this to be more of a discussion style question, I can have that selected. This means that students will be required to answer first, and once they submit their answer, then they'll be able to see their classmates' answers. If I don't want this as a discussion, I can always uncheck that. The last option I have for a short answer is over here where it says students can edit answer. If I want students to reattempt or try something again as a question, I can always check that option. If I don't, just leave it unchecked. The other big option with questions is if it's a short answer or multiple choice. If I do multiple choice, just know that this is not a quiz. It's not going to grade questions and answers automatically. This is still up to the teacher to go in and actually look at the student's work. If I choose multiple choice, I as a teacher will need to give kids those options. So for this question, I might say, learning a new technology platform. I can either click where it says add option or click enter on my keyboard, and then I'll be able to enter another available option for students to choose. I might say trying to figure out the lunch schedule, whatever it is. Just know that Google will not auto grade these options with questions. This multiple choice question is going to be more like surveying the audience. I kind of want to know, as a teacher, I want to know what my students are thinking generally. You as a teacher will see the breakdown of who has said what answer. Students will not see that information. They will just see a general overview. It'll say 50% of the class answered option A, 10% answered option B, and so on. But with both questions, short answer, multiple choice, as a teacher, you can add some different resources. So if I click the add button, I could add anything from Google Drive. This could be a Google Doc. It could be a Google Sheets. It could be a Google Slides. If you have a resource that you want students to view, such as like a political cartoon or any kind of image, you might choose something that's from your Google Drive or a file that you upload from your computer. It might be something that's on your flash drive or your C drive. You can upload that as a file. A link is going to be a website link, something that you would like students to go look at and then answer the question. YouTube video will be available. However, some videos will be blocked for students. This is YouTube blocking videos. Unfortunately, it's not our IT department. It is actually YouTube blocking videos for students. So please be aware that if you choose to include a YouTube video for students to watch, it may not be visible for students. When you're ready to post this, you want to choose what classes you want to go to. So over on the right side where it says for and then the name of my class, this is a drop-down where I can actually select multiple Google Classrooms. So if I'm a teacher with the same prep but multiple groups of students, I could actually choose as many classrooms to send this to as I want to. Whenever I click off of that, it'll actually tell me how many classes it's going to. Just note that over on the right side, these options will be grayed out because it's not available anymore. So the other option is, instead of sending it to multiple classes, I could actually send this question to just one class, and I could actually differentiate and send this question to a select group of students. So maybe I want to do some small group instruction. I would choose this drop-down where it says all students for this one class, and then choose specific students. Now you will have a list of students in your class. Unfortunately, I don't have any students in mine. Point value, it's up to you. You can change the point value here, or you can also say it's ungraded. Giving a due date is going to be nice for students as we start to transition to digital learning, that try and keep students organized, especially with time management and their assignments. Adding a due date will be really nice because students will actually get that information on their Google Calendar as well. So we click where it says due date, and you can actually choose the date and time if you want. The last option is topic. So if you click on topic, You can choose to put it right away or just leave it in no topic and rearrange it later. When you're ready, you can ask this question immediately. That will mean students will be able to answer it right away. Sometimes teachers, though, will want to choose the dropdown and actually save this draft. What that does is it allows you as a teacher to plan and create some of these assignments digitally, but students will not see them yet. So if I save a draft in my Google Classroom, I will see an icon that is grayed out. That means that students do not have that information yet. If you see it as a color, in this case, my classroom theme color is purple, so it would be purple. You would actually see this as purple, and that means that students would then be able to answer a question. Now, let's say we have it in draft mode, but we need students to answer this question. I would go to that question and look for the 3 dots on the right. If you ever don't see them, just put your cursor over that question and click on the 3 dots and choose Edit. From here, we would then click on the Ask button, and students would be able to see it right away. The third and final option for creating these questions is using the dropdown and to schedule this. It'll ask us to choose a date and time, and this will be when it gets posted for students. All we have to do is click schedule, and then we'll be good to go.